Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning, how do you do? Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. And you and you and you and you and you and you and you.
Welcome to my learning circle. I'm Miss Connie and I'm so glad that you're here with me today so that we can learn some new things about math. We've learned about how to show our numbers and we've learned how to count with our numbers. I think it's time to learn what else we can do with our numbers, don't you? But before we get started, let's get our wiggles out. Show me your wiggling fingers. Very good. And now shake your arms. And roll your neck. And now we're ready to begin. Today we are going to be learning about composing. We are learning about how to compose our numbers. Composing. I'm going to put this on our board so we can focus on it and learn a little bit more about it together. When we compose something, that means that we are building it. We are putting it together. So just like you build a tower with blocks, you can use numbers to build more numbers. So let's see if we can think of a way to help us remember what composing is. Let's do this. Composing means we're building it up, we're putting it together. Can you do that with me? All right, here we go. Composing means we're building it up, we're putting it together. Awesome job, very good. All right, we've used our ears to listen and learn more about our word composing and what it means. Let's get ready to use our eyes to look and see if we can show what composing means. So we can use pictures to show composing, and let's do this. I want to compose a number. Let's pick a number. Let's do the number 5. So I'm going to put my number 5 up there just so I don't forget what it is we're doing. Now, we said we are building. That means we're putting things together. So we can use pictures of objects around us or whatever we think of in our head to build our number 5, to put together the pictures that we're going to draw to make 5 of them. So I'm going to use a purple marker and a red marker. We're going to keep it really simple at first and just use simple dots because our pictures, they don't have to be complicated, do they, when we're doing math? No, they just have to help us with our numbers, with our composing for today. All right, so let's see. I can compose the number 5 this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can compose the number 5 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red dots. 5 red dots to make my number 5. Okay, let's see what else we can do. I can also do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, I have 5 red dots up here that I use to compose our number 5, and I can do 5 purple dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to represent and compose our number 5. Now, let's see what happens when we use both of our markers. How could we compose our number 5 using 2 different colors? We could do 1 red dot and 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 dots all together. But I built this number 5 that I'm representing with our dots with 1 red dot and 1, 2, 3, 4 purple dots. Let's see how else could we compose our number 5. I could do 1, 2. 2 red dots and 1, 2, 3. 3 purple dots. I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I have built that number 5 a different way using 1, 2 red dots and 1, 2, 3. 3 purple dots. So 2 and 3 to make my 5. Let's keep going and see what else we can do. We can do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Now look at that. Do we still have 5 dots? Did we still make the number 5 with our dots down here? Let's count together and see. Get ready to help. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We still have our number 5. We're still showing our number 5. We're representing our number 5, but we are composing it a different way. This set of dots doesn't look like our other set of dots because we have composed our number using different dots. We have 1, 2, 3 red dots, and then we have 1, 2 purple dots. So 3 and 2 to make our number 5. Okay, and let's keep going and see what else we can do with these dots. All right, we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, can you help me count? Let's make sure we still have our number 5 that we're representing with our dots. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. We still have 5. But this set of dots looks different than these, right? Because we composed our representation of our number 5 a different way, right? Let's see how we composed this set of dots. Can you help me count them? All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 red dots. And now get ready. Let's count this one. 1 purple dot. So we have 4 and 1 to make our number 5. Guess what? All of these ways are different ways that we can show our number 5. But we are using our composing math to show our number 5 in different ways by using different colored dots to show that there is different ways to build our number 5. Isn't that cool? All right, let's see what else we can do. We know we can draw our dots, and we talked about this. We do not have to make our dots, our pictures, anything fancy in math, right? We just need to use our pictures to help us see what it is we're trying to solve, what it is we're trying to build, right? Because composing means we're building it up, we're putting it together. That's right. And we can build it all different kinds of ways, right? So let's see if we can use objects around us to help us compose numbers. We know we can do it with drawing and writing things down. Let's get ready to use some objects. So let's do this. I'm going to use, let's do the number 3. Let's see how we could compose our number 3. We have some stars and some squares and some circles over here. And I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use our squares, okay? So I need to compose my number 3. So I know I have to make the number 3, that's right. But there's different ways that we can make it. I can make it like this, 1, 2, 3. I have composed our number 3 with 3 squares. Let's see. Maybe I could compose it a different way. What if I used some squares and some circles? Let's see what would happen if I tried to make our number 3, to build up our number 3 with something other than just squares. Let's see how that goes. All right, so let's do this. I'm going to use 1 square, and then let's do 1, 2. Okay, I stopped counting from the beginning, so let's go back and let's look at this and make sure we still made our number 3. 1, 2, 3. Hey, do we still have our number 3? We do. We still have our number 3. We have composed it in a different way. We built our number 3 in a different way. Let's look at this. We have 3 squares to show our number 3. And then I have 1 square and 2 circles to show my number 3. Awesome job. Let's do one more set, okay? And let's see. Let's do our number 7, okay? So we need to compose our number 7. We need to build it up and put it together to show our number 7. But there's so many different ways that we can do that, right? So let's see. We used the squares last time. Let's see what happens when we use our stars. We'll start with the stars, okay? We have 1, 2, 3, and then I think I'm going to go ahead and do some circles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoa! Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We made our number 7, but let's look. How did we compose that number 7? We did 3 stars, 1, 2, 3, and then we did how many circles? 1, 2, 3, 4. We did 4 circles, but all of that together is still 7. 3 stars and 4 circles to make our number 7, to compose our number 7. But we know that there are so many different ways to compose our numbers, right? Let's try to compose our number 7 one more way. This time, I'm going to start with our squares. 1, 2, and then let's use our circles. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Help me count one more time. Let's make sure we still have 7. That we have composed our number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have our number 7. But this set looks way different than this set, doesn't it? Let's look a little bit closer and see what's going on there. How did we compose this number differently than that one? Because they both are still 7. We counted them. We know it's still 7. So we have 1, 2, 2 squares, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of our circles to give us our 7. Isn't that awesome? I think so. So let's look at this and review. And review is our fancy word for remember, right? Remember what we've already done. Let's review what we have learned today. We have learned about our word composing, our math word composing. And composing means that we are building it up just like a tower and putting it together to make our numbers. Just like we did with our pictures of our dots and the objects that we had around us. We were able to make all of our number 5s and the number 3 and our number 7, and you can do it any kind of way that you want to make that number. We did 1, 2, 3 stars and 1, 2, 3, 4 circles to make our number 7. But then we were able to go and do 1, 2 squares and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 circles to still give us our number 7. Awesome job. Thank you so much for coming and learning with me today and helping us figure out all the different ways that we can compose our numbers. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.